My name is Carol Alston Gilly. I've been in real estate for about 36 years, and I'm associate manager at Compass. And we're part of the team that I started my real estate life right here where we are in Los Feliz and Franklin Hills and all the surrounding hills, and it was many, many moons ago.
So this is the master suite.
I had the great pleasure of seeing the listing agent, Bruce J., just a little while ago, and I saw his son.
That's Bruce's son, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan. How are you? Last time I saw you, you were like that.
Oh!
So it's nice to come and see a wonderful listing and see how this is evolving. Franklin Hills deserves to have a wonderful house like Barton is made for them.
Carol Gilly, Teresa Fuller.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Excuse my cold hand. I'm so sorry. I'm Carol Gilly. It's so nice because we really started an evolution in the 80s. I worked for a company called Architecture for Sale. And there are a lot of beautiful homes here built by some of the most famous architects in the United States. And so we used to sell a lot of those houses, and we started doing little renovations in this area because the houses were built so well, many of them in the 1940s, and they were ready for updates and to bring them into a time where they would be of interest to people in the movie business. And so that's what we did. We started in the 80s developing this area into something that would be interesting to people who were young and affluent and wanting to develop a nice family in a nice little town within a town. I like this. This really looks nice. This is the most important transaction that most people will do in their life, and it's the biggest. And they get very nervous, and sometimes they get very frustrated. And all we have to do is be kind, and we can be most helpful to everybody just doing that. Because it brings you return clients and referrals, and then you can build your business pretty much on each transaction that you do. You should get a referral or two from each one that you do. And over the years, you can build a very successful business that way.
We're going to be selling Grayburn together maybe in a month or so.
What I like about Vartan especially is Vartan is very honest. He's straightforward. What he says, his word is his bond. And that's the same way for most of us who've been in this business a long time. Our word is our bond. We're going to tell you exactly how we feel about it, if we like it, if we don't like it. And Vartan will do that. He'll tell you if he agrees with you or doesn't. And we don't have to play any games. We know exactly where Vartan is coming from. He knows where we're coming from, and it works well. So when you have a property that you think will work for him, you make that phone call, he'll go and look right away and tell you whether it works for him or not. And that's a good kind of partnership for us to have with a developer or anyone who's doing what he has accomplished. And he does a fabulous job too, and that makes a difference. And we're going to get you more properties in the area because I know this is.
How many more?
How many? 6 a month?
At least. I'm going to hold you to it, Carol.
It's 10 to 20% of us do 80% of the business. There's a reason for that. Because you're going to find that only 10 to 20% are going to do that, are going to really focus on you as a developer or whomever you are when you're buying and really give you information that's going to help you. Most people don't do it. It's like the world. Most people are C's, or B's or C's, average. If you come into this business and want to be average, it's great. Have a great life, you'll do well. But if you want to come into this business and help people create something that's going to be create a long-term relationship for you, it takes work. And you have to want to do the work to stay in that 20% and not be in the 80%. But it's a personal decision. The 80% may be okay for you. You're not going to help as many people. You're not going to give as much information as you could to people, but it's your choice. You can be the 80 or the 20. I like being the 20.